I
Okay.
said I experienced a very generous friend,
Yun.
and I realized, 'di ba, I have to give it back to her.
Yeah.
And then that's the start of, the networking, and I took it by heart. It's not just networking, it's hardworking.
Good day. Welcome to the Leader's Edge. And today, I'd like to ask you this question. If there were a way for you to make beautiful connections out of the natural network that God has given you, your network of friends, your network of organizations, you know, to really make it blossom, would you like to know how? I'm sure you do. And if you do, today, I'm with Carmi Pascual de Leon. She's been on our show several times and she's here to talk about being beautifully connected. So let me introduce as well my co host, and that is Conrad Pereras. So, Conrad, Carmi, hi.
Hi, Dino. Hi, Conrad.
Mm-mm.
So,
Um, for the benefit of our viewers, Carmi, could you introduce yourself a little bit?
All right. So first, thank you for having me here, Dino, and it's good to see you again, Conrad. I'm Carmi De Leon. I'm the country general manager of Radwing Philippines and EHS lead for the Philippines from Fullerton Health. So aside from that, many friends know me as a corporate wellness coach, a pound fitness instructor, an author, an artist, a grandmom. So I'm happy to be here to be sharing with you some things about being beautifully connected.
Okay, thank you
so
so much, Carmi. So, Conrad, over to
no,
you.
that was nice to hear and nice to see Carmi. After almost 3 years of the pandemic, the last time I saw her was in Tagaytay. We had lunch
Mm-hmm.
over a friend, and I have not seen her since then. I'm, really surprised that you went back to corporate like the last time we discussed. You were happily enjoying your early retirement.
Retirement.
Yeah, and that's
That's
nice
true.
to see. And you've never aged a bit, uh, the way I
Oh,
see you.
thank you so much. I owe you coffee.
All right.
Yeah, that's true, Conrad. I retired after 17 years from the multi-specialty clinic company, but less than 2 years I was offered another opportunity for me to help out in the healthcare industry. So the offer was irresistible. It's not because of high pay, not just that, but it's about the business model. So now I'm back to the ballgame.
Well, good
So,
things happen to good people.
yeah, that's my favorite line, And from the times I met Carmi, she has been doing a lot of things all at the same time. So, do you still do those things? You dance, you sing,
Yeah.
all
I
sorts of
don't
things.
sing. I don't sing, Conrad, kasi if I sing, there will be more typhoons and we don't want that. But I still dance at home. I still go to the gym. But, you know, I've been so busy these past few days because we're having the grand launch tomorrow. The Friday on Friday, but there's another event tomorrow. So kind of busy this week, this past few months. But definitely, I know I have to do all those things that I've been doing before. It's part
Yeah.
of my social wellness.
I see. Yeah, talking of wellness, that has always been your advocacy. And I'm glad that you stayed in the same line of business. So we can still continue our small chats, health and wellness, beauty. And
Definitely.
can you tell us a little bit more of what this engagement is all about?
Mm-hmm. Okay, I am now the country general manager of the first ever executive health screening facility in the country. First ever because when you say executive checkup, most of the time it's done inside a clinic or inside a hospital. So it's always mixed with sick people. But here, the first dedicated executive health screening center has been established featuring two marquee brands from Singapore. The first is Fullerton Health. It is the leader when it comes to executive health screening. Like in Singapore, they're doing 40,000 plus executive checkups a year. And this is the more comprehensive executive checkups coming from different parts of the world. And the Radlink brand is the leader naman when it comes to advanced diagnostic imaging. In Singapore, you'll see in one wing, in one floor, several CT scans, MRIs, everything that you need for advanced diagnostic imaging.
I
So
see.
here in the Philippines, in BGC, we have opened the first dedicated facility, and since April 10, we have been getting some clients and getting good feedback because we changed the entire ECU experience. No, we understand all the gaps, the waiting time, the quality of results, the way the doctors talk to the clients, everything we have already improved in every area. So the journey is really different and very delightful. So again, Conrad, this is related to my passion, wellness, preventive care. We want everyone to take charge of their own health. We want everyone to see executive checkups not as a burden, but as part of the lifestyle. So here, when you come here, I'm actually sitting in the pod. This is where the client will sit, your own private space in the next 2 to 3 hours.
I
So
see.
imagine what used to be overnight and 1 day or half day is now 2 to 3 hours only.
Just
So
for
that's what
our
I'm busy these days.
Okay, just for our listeners to visualize, can you describe to us the scale of your operations? Square
Okay.
footage or number of rooms or what kind of equipment you have?
Mm-hmm. Well, we have all the major modalities, including CT scan. So this means our executive checkup, even the executive checkups are with CT scans of the heart and the lungs. So for a more thorough physical examination, so we have 8 pods plus one VIP room, and we do executive checkups 3 times a day, meaning you are not limited to 7 a.m. to 8 a.m., but you can go for a 7:30 checkup, 10:30 a.m., or 1:30 in the afternoon. Again, this is something that has not been done in the past. Lagi na lang umaga, 7:30, and that's it. You have to wake
Yeah.
up early. Now, take your time. Be here 10:30 or 1:30, and you'll be done in the next 2 to 3 hours. So
And
we do extensive checkup, and at the same time we do radiology, meaning if you're a card holder or if you just want to have your CT scan or there's an order from the doctor, you can drop by and show us your referral letter, then we can do the procedure. There are two separate, there's one major reception, but there are two separate entrances for the Radlink, the radiology side, and for the executive health screening.
I see. And because your product is focused for executives, is that really the target, just the executives, or are you open to other segments of the market?
This has been popularized many, many years ago. We call it executive health screening, but this is for everyone. It's just that the distinction is it's more comprehensive and extensive. That's why it's normally called executive health screening or executive checkup. But we are not limited to CEOs and
Okay.
managers.
All right.
So
That's good.
everyone is welcome.
Okay. That's
We have actually 5 packages. The more affordable is 15,000. So very affordable. And everyone can, like a regular office person can afford this. We accept credit cards, and you can pay it every month if you want.
Mhm.
So it's very affordable and accessible, and we made it very patient centric.
And you deal more with the well people rather than sick people, isn't it?
Yes, we don't talk to sick people, but we also, well, if there are referrals, if they're sick, yes, they can go to the center and pass the other entrance. But generally, we're talking to everyone. We're encouraging everyone to take charge of their own health and be on top of their
Mhm.
health and wellness because it's very personal.
Just
Yep.
so there is no confusion, I'd like to ask
Mm.
Carmi, what do you do when somebody is sick and wants to go to you? Do you do mostly diagnostic and no therapeutic?
Yeah. No therapeutic. In fact, the doctors that we have here are the lifestyle medicine doctors, which means, well, they can treat sick people, but the facility is really for wellness.
Mm,
For executive health screening, when they say that they don't feel well, they have fever, no, we cannot. We have to reschedule
mm,
because it will not give you a good view of your health profile if you feel something else. So you have to treat it first. We
mm,
can refer them to our preferred doctors outside of our network. So
mm.
we're building an ecosystem where we still get in touch with other clinics, hospitals, and facilities so that we can refer them because our center is dedicated for preventive health.
Yeah. So as I take it, Carmi, it's really more a diagnostic center, something to help healthy people stay healthy. Knowing ahead of time what might be wrong with you is wise. So, like they say, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Yes, well said. So Carmi, do you do mostly corporates or do you accept walk-ins?
Yeah, we accept walk-ins, but of course they need to schedule because there are
Mhm.
preparations prior to executive checkup. But majority of our clients are coming from corporations and HMOs are paying for them. So
Mhm.
we work in synergy with we are in synergy with a lot of HMOs, but right now we accept IntelliCare, Avega, Pacific Cross, and Laxon. So those members can easily call us or set appointment with us, and we'll be happy to accommodate them.
Yeah, so that means that anybody who has like one of the accredited medical cards or memberships
Mhm.
can avail of your services. Um, what I hear in what you're describing because of the equipment you have is excellent resolution in terms of seeing what's inside the human body because nothing quite beats an
Mhm.
MRI or a CAT scan in terms of the detail that you can construct. Does it lead to, say, for example, something as good as almost 3D modeling so that, say, a cardiologist can see a
Mhm.
patient's heart from
Yeah.
360 degrees?
Mhm. So
Awesome.
Dino, we don't have the machines that are really for hospital-based patients, but we have the CT scan with 128 slices. So this
Ooh.
is very, the resolution is very much acceptable,
Mm,
especially when we do the heart scan. We can
mm,
see the calcium score, meaning we will be able to detect if there's clot, you know,
mm,
and if they will be prone to heart attack. That's the way to go because sometimes even if you do ECG or treadmill, it's not visible. And you will not know. That's why we have several incidents of suddenly having heart attack,
mm.
right? So this one is really more advanced because we want to make sure that our package is more affordable and yet more comprehensive.
Carmi, I see that your clientele doesn't just have to be, say, executives or as Conrad pointed out, the average
Mm-hmm.
individual, but even athletes. Because if I'm going to compete and hope to bring back the gold medal, I need to make sure
Mm-hmm.
that I'm in the pink of health. And I need the kind of detail or resolution that's available at a center such as yours. Hmm. Carmi, you mentioned about beautiful connections. Could you describe how that meshes with what you're doing now?
All right. Very timely because you mentioned about for athletes. I have beautifully connected with several clinics that are into physical therapy and rehabilitation because and then maybe talking to a lot of doctors in the future because we know that we can package or bundle several preventive care packages. So it's about beautifully connected. So every day that I live, I always thank God that He has guided me and linked me to the right people. Sometimes wrong people also, but at least we learn. No? So Beautifully Connected is the title of my book that I have released last year when I was enjoying my retirement. So Beautifully Connected, the essence is about building meaningful relationships with your family, with your friends, with yourself, and with God. So like at work, we meet people. We don't just shake hands and say goodbye and do business. Like after one contract, that's it. I would rather be friends with my colleagues and really expand my territory by reaching out to more people within my friends network, and I'll do the same. I'll be generous enough to introduce my friend to a lot of friends. And I guess that's what Conrad and I have been doing in the past couple of years. We're not limited to working together, but if we find an opportunity like for Conrad to meet my friend, or for me I will be introduced by Conrad to another friend, so then it becomes more meaningful. It's not just for business, but every day we meet people so that we become better persons, so that we do greater things. uh, and
What
that's what
is
I've learned. I'm so thankful that I've been surrounded by good people.
so people who believe and accept your theory of beautiful connections, what sets you apart from those who do not?
Okay. It's like for mental wellness, that's a big thing right now. Um, I can be lonely at times. I can be tired, but if you have friends, you can always call them. And when you talk to them, you'll find out you'll have the same issue. You have the same issue anyway. Oh, that's life. That's it. Or sometimes when you hear them out, you're luckier than them. You're more blessed than them at this point. So you have a good point of view other than yourself. Especially if you are surrounded by positive people, they will be able to give you some cheerleader advice, or at least brighten your day by just, having someone to talk to, and they will be listening to your side of story. They will be encouraging you to move on. So, and in business naman, it's so beneficial because I've been booking clients, most of them are friends. So, because they're the ones who trusted you, and they're the ones who want to show you that, okay, Carby, we care. I care for you. I will try this. Yeah, the product is good, but I'm busy, but I will do this now because you said so. So it has its the fruit, the return is enormous. It's priceless. If we really try to, like Miss Dinah, we don't see each other every day, but every time we chat, there's something. We feel good. So that's the magic of being beautifully connected. Sometimes we disregard it because we're always busy.
How
You know,
did
I'd
you
like
get?
to. Sorry, Conrad.
No, I was about to ask, how did you get into this way of thinking? Is there something in
Um,
your past that intervened in your life that allowed you to focus more on this way of thinking rather than on the traditional?
Yeah, I learned that maybe because some friends really showed me, a lot of good things, and the tendency, we humans, when we find friends like that, you don't want to let them go. You
mhm.
want to keep them in the
Right.
radar. You want to be closer to them.
Mhm.
And then that's when I realized, oh, this is good. It's working.
Mhm.
It's emotional investment. I said
Okay.
I experienced a very generous friend,
You.
and I realized, diba, I have to give it back to her.
Yeah.
And then that's the start of, the networking, and I took it by heart. It's not just networking, it's heart working.
Nice
Mhm.
word.
Yeah, yeah. And going back, that must not be that so long ago. You're 50 now, so that must have been what, in your early 30s, 40s with
Oh,
this
Conrad, you're my
experience.
best friend. I'm not 50. I'm 58.
Oh, really?
Oh.
So you don't enjoy the
Yeah.
20% yet.
Oh yeah, the senior discount. Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
Not
malayo pa
yet.
si Carmi doon. Yeah.
And this mindset, Carmi, you feel it did you a lot of good in terms of levels of stress, in terms of
Yes.
relationships in the workplace. the
It's
corporate
very
jungle.
helpful.
Mm.
It's very helpful. That's why I went to different associations.
Mm.
I went to different groups, joined different activities, and and every day I make friends.
Yeah. Just for our viewers' benefit, both Conrad and Carmi also have their own shows on YouTube. Conrad, could you tell us about what your show is called?
Well, the program that I had was Advocacies in Action. So I search people who have advocacies on the ground. This
Mm.
is something where they just don't talk about the
Yeah.
advocacy, but they are already embedded, not only in the workplace but in the community where they work.
Mm.
And so I try to get these people so that I can bring them to the attention of the general public.
Mm.
So
And I do know that
they know.
you work with Marilyn Craig, who was one of the guests on this show as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
we have a radio program.
Mm.
It's
And
called
so,
Revolutions per Minute.
in that sense, that you are also using your beautiful connections. And I know that Carmi, as charming as she is and as eternally youthful,
Mhm.
has her own show. Carmi, could you tell us about it?
I have a show, the new channel,
The
that's
new channel.
TNC. It's a live
Okay.
streaming show. It's called the Beautifully Connected CEOs.
Mm.
I interview CEOs and ask them to share their secrets so
Yo.
that the young generations can imbibe and emulate the values. But I paused for a while. It will be resumed very soon. I asked
Mm-mm.
Apple that I will be resting because I have to attend to my new job. But within this year, I will be back.
Mm-mm.
So again, it's also my passion to look for people and then bring them to the camera and like, okay, tell them why you're successful.
Yeah.
Because
Uh,
a lot of them started from the grounds. A lot
mm.
of them like, um, I was just having a lunch meeting with a former congressman, and
Oh.
his dad used to, be a shoe shine boy. And now
Mhm.
he is into politics and helping a lot. So, um, most of the people that are watching may not be aware of how these CEOs or how these leaders rose from the
Mm.
ranks. So
Mm.
it pays to share to the world. And it is also a mandate for me to really bring in good contents, because when I look at TikTok, Facebook, I
Ah,
see
yeah.
contents that are not really, that relevant for you to grow individually and grow your professional life.
Mm-mm.
So it's important that we also equip. This is part of
Mhm.
my giving back. Equip them
Mm.
to
Mhm.
have a beautiful, way of looking at life and doing life with others.
So
But
for
the
those of you who are thinking of having your own channel or doing what all of us are doing, take note that both Conrad and Carmi are leveraging their beautiful connections to bring usable, actionable content that benefits everybody.
Mhm.
Um, Go ahead, Conrad.
I wonder, do you know whether I can use the same term? I'm more at home with using meaningful connections rather than beautifully connected. But
Yes.
I would see that they mean the same thing. You-
Mm.
Yeah.
So, Carly, did you, during the pandemic, most of us were locked down, and all of a sudden we have plenty of time in our hands.
Right.
Did you go through some soul searching insofar as
Mm-hmm.
what you want to do the rest of your life? Because you have been very very busy. Sometimes I wonder how you manage your time. How do you manage your time now to
Yeah.
do all
So
of this?
during the pandemic, Conrad, I was with Healthway. So I was so busy during that time helping companies. We're co-creating several packages with CEOs, HRs, because it's a necessity. It was a
Mhm.
necessity during that time. That was also the time when I had several webinars
Mhm.
on how to stay healthy, because people suddenly are locked down. So I have to share and then give them tips on how to stay positive, not COVID positive, but how to be optimistic in life, how to still be active, and how to eat well, all those things. No? But that's also the moment when I realized I'm stressed and I'm tired. And that was my realization. Health is number one. health is wealth. If I'm not getting any rest and I cannot meditate anymore, I have to stop. So that's when I told my boss I want to retire. I've been thinking
Mm.
about it, but I can't because I really love the company. I really love the people. But this is about me now. I have to take care of myself. I owe it to many people, most especially to God and to my family.
Mhm.
So I was a pandemic retiree. During that time, it was so hard. But again, my realization is that first and foremost, your health. Your health. It's important. So and now I am more aware. I am still busy. I am into a lot of organizations. Recently, I joined the Women Business Council, and I still go to MAP, PMAP, and all. Um, but I'm more mindful now. If I get tired, I will say sorry. I cannot. I cannot join. I cannot go. I now say no. Before
Finally,
my answer is always why not go.
yeah,
Now I
yeah.
I say okay, not now. I have to
Mhm.
rest.
Finally, you learn to say no.
Yeah.
So I've known Carmi for the longest time. Do you know that when we started the wellness advocacy business, we collaborated, and I'm very happy to see you progress and find you where you are right now. It looks like you found your Shangri-La in what you're doing in this facility. But I was telling Dino when you were gone momentarily that I cannot believe that Carmi is saying that their services, number one, being located in a premier location, and number two, they have the most modern equipment, that their services are affordable. Uh, so that is a balancing act that need to be looked at. But my question really to you, Carmi, is this. There are a lot of doubting Thomases with respect to executive checkup. They say that when you learn something about your health, it's always too late. So
Mhm.
ECUs are useless. What do you say to that?
That is not true. We know that because it pays to know how our body is working right now so that we can give earlier intervention. For instance, during my last checkup, I saw my cholesterol is high. Then I have to eat less fatty food, less salty food. It's an indicator, and I can always modify my lifestyle. I can always improve my diet. And then when I go back to the lab, I'm sure it will show significant improvement. I will have to exercise more regularly. So we cannot say that it's too late. Never too late because our body is meant to recover and rejuvenate. If we start treating our body well and if we start the healthier alternatives, we will definitely be better. So it's never too late.
So what do you say to those who don't go to clinics, hospitals, because they don't want to know? They're scared to know
Yeah.
what's wrong.
They say what you don't know won't hurt you. But it
Yes.
will hurt you more if you do not know because you cannot correct and you cannot improve. And what about your dreams for yourself, for your family? If you are not healthy, you cannot do all those things.
Mhm.
That's why I've been saying health is paramount. Health is really wealth. And that's why every morning when I wake up, the moment you realize that you are capable of doing a lot of things, that's your treasure. You don't have to worry about medicine or you cannot do what you need to do because you cannot move. The fact that you're breathing and you're healthy, you can go to the office, it's a celebration of life. So we owe it to our God to really take care of our bodies as the temple of the Holy Spirit.
So what do you say to those who say they have no time, they have
Now,
no resources?
okay. We will have to enumerate all those reasons. So number one, they don't have time. They have time for Netflix. Definitely, they will have time for this, and this will not cost them 1 day or half day. This will only cost them 2 to 3 hours for a very basic test. 2 hours. That's it. And the telenovela will cost you 1 day or overnight because you don't want to stop watching. And then for the price, we made it very affordable. They can take a look of the price that we have and compare it with major hospitals. We're way, way more affordable. And the experience, they will really like the place because it's not scary. There's no sick people around, and they will experience the comfort of this pod. And the more important thing, Conrad, on top of the posh ambience and technology, the result is really very life changing because the
Mm.
lifestyle doctor will explain to you a very extensive report. It
Mm.
shows there what you shouldn't eat and what you should do. Otherwise, in the next couple of years, you will have this disease. There's
Mm.
a health risk assessment, sort of.
I see. So,
So,
over and above your health assessment, do you prescribe lifestyle interventions?
our center is primarily
Counseling?
dedicated for screening. For lifestyle modification, our lifestyle doctors can do that, but that's a separate agreement with them.
Oh, I
Mm.
see.
So the
Do they do
doctor
that?
will tell them that, okay, you can see me in my other clinic if you want, or I can refer you to this facility. But in the center, our job stops with the interpretation of the result and
Mm.
encouraging the client to be healthy and up to
Mm.
referral to specialists that they need.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
I noticed that some of the truisms in life, like for example, a carpenter without a house, an electrician with all their gadgets malfunctioning at home,
Mhm.
doctors who are very busy and they cannot attend to their health. How did you manage to overcome all of this when you realized that you were too stressed in your job and decided to take a respite for a while? And what did you learn from all of this?
Yeah, because Conrad, remember I have the sheer lifestyle, and it started with
Mhm.
a seed lifestyle: sleep, eat right, exercise, de-stress. Dino
Mhm.
knows this because I have preached this before.
Yeah, I
And
know.
after preaching it to a lot of people, and like some people will say, "Okay, thank you, Miss Carmi. Now we will change." Then suddenly I cannot sleep. Then suddenly I'm the one eating chocolates because I didn't have time to eat the whole day. And that's
Mhm.
and to realize that I cannot be stressed anymore. My distress is to prepare for the next day's meeting.
Mhm.
So you apply it to yourself. Every time I preach the promise of healthy lifestyle, I also have to remind myself. And I felt guilty that I'm teaching this, and yet I'm not doing it for myself. And so that's the most difficult decision so far that I made, that I have to leave my job. And anyway, I have good leaders. I have molded good leaders, and I owe it to myself to stay healthy. And after that, I did a lot of things. I finished the book, Beautifully Connected. I upcycled fashion. The dress that I'm wearing, I painted this. I hand
Mhm.
painted this. That's my anti-stress. And then I formed a company. I co-founded one company. It's called Sustainability World App now, Swan. So we upcycle clothes. Instead of throwing them out, I put drawings and paintings. We also collect linens from hotels and make beautiful dresses out of it. So what else? I went to Anytime Fitness, and I got a pound class. All those things I was able to like play in a big playground. And
Mhm.
when the offer came to me, I just cannot say no because I like the business model, and I know that this clinic will be able to touch more lives. And I have been hearing good feedback. Thank you, Carmi. The result is very impressive, very comprehensive, and I'm starting my new lifestyle now.
Uh,
Because, Dino, sometimes when you get the result from the executive checkup, it doesn't have much interpretation and much actions.
yes,
It's just
correct.
numbers, mere numbers that you don't understand. But the report will tell you a lot of things. There are pictures, laymanized. So you don't have any reason to embrace healthy lifestyle.
I don't know how much time you still have, but there is a question I'd like to ask Carmi because the show must might end and I won't be able to ask it. Can I ask it now?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Uh, uh, Carmi, you've gone through so much in life. What in store for Carmi, and what are your plans for your company?
Okay. When I talked to them, I said, okay, I just want to be a consultant. And they said, no, we need a full-time person to be fully accountable. I said, I can be fully accountable as a consultant. No, we want a full-time person. Okay. I said, okay, I'll go full-time, but maybe 2 to 3 years. That's what I said. But when we get in love with what we're doing, there's no number anymore. So right now, what I learned from life. I enjoy things one at a time, one day at a time. We don't need to worry about what will happen, what do I get. Everything has been prepared by our God. Everything has been predestined. So I just submit everything on a day-to-day basis. I thank Him for all the blessings. I don't even compare what I'm doing with others. I just enjoy it. So what else do I do? Maybe in the future, I want to touch more. Sabi ko nga, I get a heart share, hindi market share. Heart share. Through hard work. Hindi networking, hard working. We touch more lives, like people look up to us because we have experiences. So what I want to do is to evangelize in whatever way I do not know yet. It may be through fashion, it may be through my job, it may be
Mhm.
through other organizations, but evangelizing that life is good, but it's hard. That's why we need to be soft hearted and we need to empathize. We need to help one another. So as life goes tougher, we need to be kinder. So that's what I
Mhm.
want to do every day. Inspire them to be
Mhm.
like me. And hopefully when they get to 58 and become a grandmom of five, they are as happy as me.
Carmi, in a future episode, I would love to talk to you about the wearable art that you produce because
Yeah,
that deserves its own episode right there. and
definitely.
and for those of you who are wondering, how do you find Carmi? Well, she's all over social media. Carmi, you're on Facebook and LinkedIn, right?
Yes, it's Carmi Pascual de Leon on Facebook, and
Mm-mm.
all the links are there. You can see the link to my LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, and also if you want to know more about my new company, our company, it's not mine, but it's Fullerton Health Company from Singapore. You can take a look at Fullerton Health PH,
That's their
Facebook,
website. Yeah.
Instagram, yeah,
Okay.
and LinkedIn.
Oh, awesome. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to take this opportunity to thank, first of all, Carmi for bringing brightness, beauty, and brains to our show again. This is your third time with us, right?
Yes, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah. And Conrad, magnificent, magnificent work. I love the questions that you asked, and I do look forward to seeing you co-host or host,
What can you
on your
expect?
own.
What can you expect, Dino? I learned from the masters. Dino is my
Yeah.
mentor.
Mm.
So
So,
I'm really very pleased to see Carmi again back
yeah.
to corporate life.
Mm-mm.
I realized in the past where she decided to take early retirement that she will be wasting her time, the sharing that uh, she would have done, but none of those were really true. I was just worried now that Carmi is back to corporate life. As we all know, life is a trade-off. There
Mm.
must be some trade-offs. And how is the hobby doing it? How is the children taking this now that you're spending more time outside the home?
For me, because they told me even if I got retired, I still do the same thing. So,
Mm.
mommy, I think it's better if you just work. Even Bernard said, why don't you just work? Anyway, you're busy every day. So, and they have always been supportive, and yeah, very blessed that we all enjoy life together. Even if I'm working, I drive faster when it's late at night because I want to see my grandson, my granddaughter. So
Mm.
but Yeah, very, very happy also to see you, Conrad, and
Mm.
hope to have coffee with you and tour you in our center so that you can sit in the pod and do your checkup.
Yeah,
We'll
I need
take
it
you up
more
on
than
that.
Dino.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe I'll accompany Conrad when he
Next
goes
week.
to see you.
Uh, yes, it's a promise.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you enjoyed this interaction between us, Carmi, Conrad, and myself. If you did, do let us know in the comment section. We appreciate hearing from our viewers. And do remember to click like, share, and subscribe. And coming up in our episode 5 is Ann Lopez, who is going to talk about changing the game through unlearning. Sounds like an interesting, certainly intriguing concept. So, with that, always remember that learning is a never ending journey with limitless vistas. Good day.